Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Schwartz. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to gift number 5 of Book Vent. I have read through 6 of the stories in Legends 2. I skipped the George R. R. Martin one and the Diana Gabaldon one because both of them are very into like the politics of their worlds and go into a lot of detail about that. And for myself personally, they probably are very well written, but I just don't care about politics in my fantasy series. I just want a nice, fun adventure. But I read 6 of the other stories. The Anne McCaffrey one, the Neil Gaiman one, the Tad Williams one, the Robin Hobb one, Orson Scott Card, and Robert Silverberg one. All of those are really good. I'm going to read through the rest of these eventually. But suffice to say, this was a really great, really not purchase. I didn't buy it. This is a really great find from my dear friend Emma. All right. And of course, the Where's Waldo book is excellent as well. So, at the time of this recording, this is the last one that has been wrapped up, but she has assured me that the rest are wrapped up and are getting ready to be presented to me. So, let's see what's inside this bag that waited for so very long to get opened. Oh, several things in here. First, I think that's the book. I think, and I say that because, yeah, I highly doubt that a book would make that sound. If it did, that'd be a very odd book indeed. But initially, from just looking at the top, they look like they were maybe both could be the book, but then I just noticed that I'm kind of an idiot, and there's the nutrition facts on there. Some more hot chocolate, first of all. Always love me some hot chocolate. Let's see what snacks await us this time. I always love getting snacks. I just like food. Food's a nice thing to have. And in this case, this time we have ourselves some moon pies. I do ever so love moon pies, but I don't think I've ever had the vanilla versions. So this would be quite interesting. That's pretty much the only way that I can tolerate marshmallow, because I actually can't stand marshmallow most of the time, but for some reason the stuff they use in moon pies just works for me. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. We have another book. There's a soft cover, so I guess we should find out what's inside. We have something called The Fairy Reel, Tales from the Twilight Realm. Edited. Oh, okay, so this is another short story collection.
Fairies, or creatures like them, can be found in almost every culture the world over. Benevolent and terrifying, charming and exasperating, shifting shape from country to country, story to story, moment to moment. In The Fairy Reel, acclaimed anthologists Ellen Datlow and Terry Windling have asked some of today's finest writers of fantastic fiction for short stories and poems that draw on the great wealth of fairy lore and classic fairy literature. These authors include Neil Gaiman, Gregory Maguire, Patricia A. McKillop, Charles DeLint, Holly Black, she's the one who wrote the Spiderwick Chronicles, and Kelly Link, I've never heard of her, have contributed stories and poems that are varied, unexpected, and wonderfully absorbing. Charles Vess's lovely decorations bring each piece to life. So is there illustrations? There's illustrations. Now that is exciting. As an added bonus, Terry Windling provides a fascinating, thoughtful essay on the history of fairy literature. I don't know if I'm going to read that, but I might. This companion to the World Fantasy Award winner and Locust bestseller The Green Man is edgy, provocative, and thoroughly magical, like the fairies themselves.
So kind of fitting that I was just talking about Legends 2, which was an anthology of short fantasy, but as opposed to this one, which is short fantasy from each of these authors' different worlds, which is kind of like a little snippet of their stories as a whole, it sounds like, from what I just read, that this is going to be original content, which means that I'm not going to have to worry about any kind of tie-ins to anything that the author has written before inside here, just all based around the theme of fairies. That is very cool. That's a really nice cover, too. That looks really nice. And just like with Harry Potter, on the top of each page of each new story, there's a little illustration. That's really nice. Again, Despite the fact that this was bought at thrift books on a thrift site, there's no cracking on the spine, so it almost seems like it's in new condition. A little bit crinkled up on the corners, but that's to be expected. But yeah, that's really nice. All right, so book 5 is another anthology, which is excellent because I'm always enjoying reading shorter stories every now and again. And yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. I'll give you my thoughts on it next time when I come back for Book Vent gift number 6. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, hope you have yourselves a good day, because I know I will. As an added bonus, I've decided to also make this a Mr. Schwartz Tries video, because that's not pandering to every other thing on YouTube where people just eat stuff in front of a camera, right? I'm totally not like selling out and pandering or anything like that. Yeah. Anyway, let's just eat some moon pies, because I'm curious about these now. Also, I'm really good at opening boxes the proper way. Obviously. This is the only thing that annoys me, is that they're so tiny. These are so tiny. I could eat this in just one bite. Wonder if I should. Nah, I won't do that. Not on camera, anyway. These are said to be vanilla flavored, but the way that the coloring is almost looks like it would be like banana flavored. Let's give it a taste. It honestly, it tastes exactly like a moon pie. It really doesn't taste any different from a normal chocolate one, so I'm not sure why these are even called a different flavoring, because these are exactly the same. I'm having a dog stare at me right now with absolute hunger in her eyes, like I haven't fed her for days, because she wants this moon pie. Let me show you. She is desperate for this moon pie. I'm sorry, sweetie, you can't have it. It's chocolate and marshmallow, your worst enemies. She wants one too. Hope you enjoyed this very weird part of this video. These just keep going more and more off the rails as I go. Next time I probably won't even be just like sitting on the floor. I'm just gonna be like laying there. I don't know. Have a good day.